Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dixika Vanvari and I'm sure you are not subscribed yet, so do subscribe to my channel. This is a makeup look that you all requested through my Insta stories the other day, and I thought why not film it for you guys. So if you like to know more about it, then just keep watching. Also, I have a special giveaway for all the girls watching this video. You can win this big box of NYKAA. It has 7 pretty shades of nail paints and one of you can win this. All you have to do is watch the entire video and try this look on you. Tag me in the pictures on Instagram and that's about it. The best one will win this prize from me, and all the best. Let's get into this video now. Well, this is my no makeup face. I have moisturized it and now I'm just going to start with spraying a bit of toning mist. So I use this toning mist from Indulge Essentials, and now I'm going to apply a bit of primer. I am using a primer from Inglot. It's a gel based primer and I have just taken a bit of amount and I'm going to dab it on my skin, starting with the under eyes. Now as I've applied my primer, I'm going to start off with this orange color corrector from LA Girl. I got it from NYKAA, and I'm just going to apply a bit of amount under my eyes to correct those dark circles that I have. As you can see, I'm dabbing it, not swiping it away, because I want to cover those dark circles, and I'm just pressing it onto my skin. And I guess it's blended now. Now I'm going ahead with a concealer. I'm using this one from BEVERLY. It's called the Age Rewind and I'm in shade Honey. Again, a triangle shape right here under my eyes, a little bit on bridge of my nose, and let's make a heart. Alright, now I'm using my damp beauty blender and I am just going to dab it all. So I've been using this concealer for a couple of weeks, in fact a couple of months now, and I really like it. But I want to try another one which has a little heavy coverage, because I will be using this concealer more than once in this routine. And now I'm using the Kiko Milano Universal Fit Foundation and I'm in shade Neutral 40. This is my go-to foundation. It's very light, it's more like a BB cream, and I just use a tiny amount. I don't use much of a product, so I am going to use my Real Techniques flat brush to apply it all over my face. I sometimes use my fingers to apply, but today I'm using this brush. Applying a bit of it on the neck so that it doesn't look different. So yeah, using my beauty blender to blend it all. Again, I'm just pressing it onto my skin, not swiping it away. So I have worked with a number of makeup artists for my shoots and vlogs, So I've learned few tricks and tips along the way, so yeah.
Searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me. My enemies have tried every possibility. Ability to know if I can bleed.
Okay, so I guess it's all blended. Now I'm going to use a bit of concealer on my eyelids to prep it for eyeshadow, using my little sponge to dab it on. I'll let it set for a while, and now I'm going to do my eyes. For that, I'm using this Sigma palette. It's the Smoke Screen eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to mix two very natural neutral shades, starting with this one. And now I'm taking this brush from Sigma and just applying it all over my eyelids. It's a pretty nudish pink shade. Not pink, it's more like a mauve. So I really like it, and I was a smoky eye kind of a girl, but now I'm more into spring, summery colors, and I really love this one. So this is more like my go-to makeup every single day. Using the same brush and using the other color. This is a brownish shade which I'm going to use on the edges. Just a little bit, just to define the eyes, as I'm not going for any liner, so we need to define the eyes. Now let's come back to the face, starting off with another layer of concealer because I need extra coverage. So the concealer is done. I'm going to apply a very thin layer of foundation again, just to give that extra coverage, using my flat brush again. So if you are wondering that why am I applying so much makeup and layering it, I've recently started layering it and I've seen a visible difference in my pictures, and in fact in real as well. It's not heavy at all, so I guess it's fine if I do layering. So the foundation is set. I'm going to do my eyebrows till then. Taking a kit from Anastasia, it's a contour kit, and I'm going to use the ash brown color, the darkest of all, for my eyebrows. And I'm going to use an angular brush from Sigma. So as you can see, my natural eyebrows are quite defined. They are like in a perfect shape. I really love them. I'm just going to outline them and just fill a bit of it with very light hand. Alright, so now as my foundation is set, I'm going to do the contour, which is one of my favorite parts, and I'm going to use the same palette and the shade Chocolate, using an angular brush from Real Techniques, defining those cheekbones, the sides of my nose to make it look slim, and a bit of it here. I have an angular face, but I really like to do this as well to define my jawline. A bit of it here, a little triangle on my Kiko's bow. Now I'm going to blend it all with my beauty blender. This is a must-have, guys, and I love it. There are other brands also who makes sponges like these, but I swear by this one. Alright, so I really don't know if this is how it is supposed to be, this entire step-by-step process, but this is what works well with me, and I do it every single day, so I guess my hands are set on this process. But if you're a makeup artist and you're following me, you're watching this video, and if you have any tips, so please leave them in the comments below. I would love to know and start doing that as well. So yeah, as I have done the contouring, now I'm going to apply another layer of my concealer under my eyes just to highlight the bridge of my nose and a bit of it on my forehead and chin, using the same magic product. I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but the areas which I have highlighted are really shining. Now we are going to set it with fixing powder, and I'm using this one from NYKAA. It comes in two containers. One is a shimmer powder, and the other one is a fixing powder. I'm going to use the fixing powder as it's very translucent and just works fine with me. I was a loyalist to Mercier translucent powder, but I'm out of it, so I am using this one now, using my beauty blender and just taking a bit of it here and pressing it to set the under eyes and to avoid any creasing. And sides of my lips to avoid any laugh lines. Yeah, so that's about it. Now let's do the blush and highlight, my favorite part of makeup. So I'm going to use this palette. It's a trio palette from NYKAA, and I've recently started using it and I love it like completely. It's my go-to one because one product and three things done. So I'm going to use this blush, this bronzer and the highlighter. For the bronzer, I'm using an angular brush from Real Techniques. These are very old brushes, and I'm looking for some new products now. Need to add some more in my vanity. Bit of it here to find the jawline. And I like to use the same product, same bronzer, and just apply it here on the sides of my nose to make it look more slimmer. It's an illusion. I have a normal nose. It's not that slim. Okay. Now I'm going to apply the blush, the apples of my cheeks, and I'm using this blush brush from Real Techniques. Now it's time for the highlight. I like to use my finger to highlight my nose. Bit of it here. Looks so amazing. The other side. You can never have too much highlighter, trust me. Something. Okay, I'm going to apply a bit of it on the Cupid's bow and some of it on the inner corners of my eyes, as I'm not wearing any eyeliner. And there you have it. I've got my extensions done recently, so I'm not wearing any false eyelashes or not applying any mascara on the upper lashes, but I'm definitely going to apply some of it on the lower lash line. I'm also going to highlight my brow bones with a very light concealer. And I'm using this palette from ANASTASIA along with this concealer from Fit Me. It's an empty concealer bottle now, and I'm just going to use the brush. Yes, I guess it works just fine. So I'm going to use this shade. It's a light concealer. You can use any concealer. I am going to use this one to just apply it under my eyebrows to give it a more clean look. Using my tiny sponge to blend it. Now it's time for a lipstick. So I'm using a very pretty nude shade from MAC Cosmetics, and the shade is Twig. It's my go-to favorite and it's pretty natural. Blending it well with my own lips. I guess I'm done. I'm going to apply some more highlighter on my brow bones here and we'll blend it. Can you see it? It's so pretty. Using a fluffy eyeshadow brush from Sigma. Alright, that's it. I am ready for the day and I hope you all like this makeup routine. It's more like a tutorial, and if you want me to do something like this on a regular basis, so just let me know in the comments below and I will see you all in the next video.